Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning, and I'm just trying to do a video and show the audience, share with the audience what it's like. And I was hoping this morning would be clear, so I could shoot a video of the city of Paso Robles, view of the city of Paso Robles, but it's not clear. It ended up being very hazy. I should check to see when is agriculture burn started. I think probably, I wouldn't be surprised starting this week. We have to apply for a burn permit. So real short, here's our view. I'm from up on my front balcony, and that window there is our living room, main living room, and we have the view of the whole city on a clear day, a clear morning, normally clear day, but this morning is all hazy. So I'm gonna walk over here. Before we fence in the property, we have pigs, wild pig coming up right to the front door, our main front door, and the back door. And you see that? Those lid there, those are septic tank. We have 4 septic tank here. And the first time I saw the wild pig, the large one, those are 300 pounds, there were 4 of them standing right in front of the septic tank, and I was standing where I'm at here trying to shoot them, and that was at night, in the middle of the night, and it was scary. Actually, one of them was right by the near the stair here, and seeing how large the boar is especially at night. During the day it's not as bad, but at night, shining the flashlight, and I have my rifle and trying to shoot it, and I was worried if I missed the boar, I would hit the septic tank, and my husband would be so mad at me, blowing up his septic tank. So that was a funny story. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny back then. So my worker's here this morning, and you could see from here, this is our swimming pool, or outdoor swimming pool. And I'm still on the balcony. We have the back balcony also, and it's sitting up higher. So, and I could always shoot from the back balcony or the front balcony. And I'll show you over there. That is, let me see. No, that's not north. Behind the roof of this house, that's yeah, up that direction is north. And behind me is south, that's south. And then back there is west, and this is east. So in front of the house is east. So those avocado down below is planted east, south facing. So, and those plastic there, those plant there, those 4 avocado that's newly planted, and I'm pretty sure I could grow them here, because those mango, not avocado, those mango, those 4 with the plastic cover, from the frost, they're planted about a month now. So they're still young, they're not acclimated to the temperature here. And I'm very sure I could grow them here, observing. And there's my semi-greenhouse structure. Over there you could see it. So, and I walked down to those newly planted avocado tree and show you there's no burn. All my young avocado with the young leaves, and I do fertilize them in the winter here. because I know they said do not fertilize the tree because all the young leaves will burn in the winter. Mine does not burn, so I could fertilize in the winter. The only time I don't put fertilizer on them is in the spring when they're flowering, because if you put fertilizer on them, all the flower would drop, or the young fruit would drop. You have to wait to the end of the midsummer. Let me see, I think August before you could put fertilizer on them. Otherwise, if you put the fertilizer on them too early, the fruit will drop. So hang on, I'll pause here. Well, I just forgot before I go down. That is our living room window. We have big living room. So we got the view of the whole valley here. So all this fruit tree in the front, including avocado tree, everything, I have to be very careful. They cannot grow real tall because I keep it at certain height, including that fuyu persimmon. And then there's a, apricot, aprium. So all my avocado tree that planted in the front there, they will not be, I'm gonna be keeping it about 8 feet tall, not any taller, because if I have it too tall, it's hard to pick them, and I need machinery, and I don't want my staff to climb up the ladder. So, and they will block my view. So all the fruit tree, everything has to be below, has to be around 8 feet tall, so it won't block my view. That's another reason. Hang on. And I'm back on the bottom now. So you can see that Asian pear, I will keep all the pear, peaches, nectarine, all the fruit tree at certain height. So it doesn't block my view from the window, from our living room window. That's why we purchased this property. When we saw the view from the inside, it's practically almost 360-degree view from the back window, the front window. We love the property, we love the house, and a lot of my friends say, oh, you're planting too much avocado tree, and those avocado tree will get massive, oh, block your view. And from everything I read on YouTube and on the internet, you could keep your tree at certain height, like longan and lychee. Once they get going, they could get massive, even bigger than avocado tree. But I have no intention, letting the tree grow massive. So that's why I'm planting all kinds of avocado tree, and cherimoya, atamoya, every fruit tree in the front here. Well, all the fruit tree, I'm keeping it at certain height only. So it's easier for me to manage, easier to prune, easier to pick the fruit. So you don't have to let it go. You don't have to let the tree become massive. So now I'm going to show you all the young leaves that my tree was not protected. Little baby tree here. See all the pink leaves? It didn't burn. You can see it. And it has a lot to do. I know some of the viewer was, saying I'm protecting them. I'm putting water bucket to help, from the freeze. I don't use anything. I did initially when I first started growing avocado. I thought it would be frost sensitive, so I was protecting it. And then later I found out that as long as I use heavy mulch, it right up to the trunk. And I know experts say do not put the mulch up against the trunk. Look at right up to the trunk. And it doesn't burn. If I put a bucket of water, a shallow bucket of water out here on a cold night, the next morning will ice over, but my tree will not die. It will not burn. And not only that, and another reason I put the mulch in between here is so I don't have to walk, dragging my shoes in the mud. So it's keep my shoes, the bottom of my shoe clean with all the mulch. And also, if I decide to add more tree in between, I could. And it's the soil also being with the mulch breaking down is the soil become very rich. So and that's the only reason I could think of. That's why my tree is not doesn't get frostburn. Even on last year we had 3 days of snow, and none of my even newly planted tree did not die or burn. And I'm not exaggerating. And here is, this is a Carmen or Gwen, I forgot. Here's the tag. It's a Carmen, and the tag is fading. See, you can see it. There's no burn from 2 weeks ago from the frost. And here's my older tree, Surprise. And the fruit is getting my first surprise, getting bigger. And you can see my new graft it took. So I'll be doing more grafting. You can see it is busted out from the tape, the grafting tape. And it started forming flower, but I don't know, you can see it. So you can see it there. So, and going out here, hang on, coming out here, this tree is not even 2 feet tall. It's a 1.5 feet. And look at it. There's no burn close up. And coming down here, below the swimming pool, and here's to my new tree. Let me see, this is a reed. This was planted probably 2 months, at least 2 months ago. So it's very young tree, and all the mulch that's on here, you can see. And I planted 50% sand mixed together with native soil. And there's no sign of burn. And it's not protected. So, including this one, hardly have any leaves. It's a young and a newly grafted also. And I'll show you the date that was grafted. This is Ronnie. Let me see, where is it? Grafted November the 3rd. So, and look at the tree. The tree is, it's about 1 foot tall. And it's not being protected. It survived 2 weeks ago of the frost. Close up to all the baby leaves. And I do fertilize them in the winter. All the experts out there say do not fertilize the tree, because all the young leaves, the new shoot will come out and it will burn in the winter. Mine does not burn. And I don't protect them. I have to make tree to babysit every single one of them. So heavy on the mulch, wood chip, heavy on the wood chip on top of your mound. So that's the only thing I could think of. And look at all the wood chip that I have here. And I got it from the tree. I got free wood chip from the tree guy. But coming up in January, Home Depot, Lowe's, and this one, I have to have my guy cover up all the, while I was putting the plastic over the mango tree, we push all the wood chip off of the tree. So I'm going to have my guy, push all the wood chip back and mulch and leaves back to the mound. So the mango tree, and I'm very sure by next winter I will not have to cover them because this is barely a month old that I planted it. So it's very frost sensitive at the moment. So now I know planting your, you have to have it easily 6 months of, in the ground before winter and heavy on the wood chips so they won't burn. So hang on. So coming up here, here's my designer mango. It did got burned because it was only 3 weeks planted, and then we hit the frost. So you can see it, and it's fine. This is 6 mil plastic. It will not, even the leaf, the branches touching the plastic, it does not damage. It might on the regular Home Depot or Lowe's plastic, but this is 6 mil plastic, commercial grade, greenhouse plastic. It does not damage the leaves or the branch. I know experts say don't let your tree or your leaves, the branch touch the plastic. Mine doesn't do any, doesn't burn my leaves. It's already burned from the frost because it was, it didn't have protection. But I have enough experience. I know how it works here. So I'm just sharing this with the audience. Any question, comment down below. If you like the video, please give me thumbs up and subscribe. Okay? And real fast, coming up here. Here's my Russo. Russo, everyone say it's very frost sensitive. I'm gonna give you close-up leaves on the tip. There's no burn. This is young leaves. There's no burn to the leaf from 2 weeks ago when we had the frost, 4 days of frost. So, and our temperature went down to 29 degrees here at the house. So, just to share this. Thank you. Please subscribe.